Hello everyone, Shinigami Psycho here, back for some more of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We got a lot accomplished in the last episode. We found Philippa Eilhart and rescued her from Dijkstra before he had a chance to execute her. And then we went and ran a bunch of errands with Ciri and helped her settle some old debts, including stealing a bunch of horses for a group of troubadours. Still not overly fond of the fact that we committed a burglary, but it is what it is. It's over and done with. And now we are headed here into this portside warehouse to yet again speak with Master Dijkstra about the plot to overthrow King Radovid, and hopefully we'll get most of that accomplished in this episode. If not, well then, we'll just have to finish it in the next one. But here's hoping.
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs. You bloody tell us what this is about.
Just as soon as Geralt arrives.
The boss. You're calling Dijkstra the boss. The voice actor for that guard was Roach. So I thought it was Roach. Never mind.
Witcher, at last. Now, we're all present.
Then up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
Yeah, he did.
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name. Intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Okay.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
It's a good plan, but I still think you ought to involve Philippa anyways. But hell, in for a penny, in for a pound.
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. We're about as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Fair point.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
It's not you I have a lack of faith in.
Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
Speaking of Philippa, hi. Good to see you.
The bridge must be clear.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round the temple, what about
there
them?
she is.
Won't they
Hi,
bloody
Philippa.
congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're paid a tidy
Glad
sum,
to see
they
that
won't.
I don't need to actually inform you of what's going on. And with you being informed, I'm more confident that this will actually succeed. Okay, I guess I am off to talk to our dear king.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid.
You really shouldn't be out in broad
Eavesdropping on your
daylight.
conversation, naturally. With a good deal of interest. And a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
No. Maybe not.
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Oh, I will.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain
Actually,
you don't
I
fuck
do.
it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
Very well. Thanks for the help.
Helpful. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Believe me, I'm prepared to do much more to be rid of Radovid.
Including killing
Good
yourself.
luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
I have absolutely no predilections that she is against killing him herself. She would happily wield the blade. Alright, so we need to make our way to the docks, and my quest marker is taking me in a very odd direction. Is there a faster method to get there? Oh. Not unless I feel like going for a swim. Okay, but I think I can take a cut through the docks to maybe shorten the route just a little bit, rather than running through the town.
As I'm not at sea, let it rain.
Put the sword away. Right, let's go for a light jog, shall we? Why is it always raining when I'm near the damned water side? That's a bit annoying.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience.
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I
I
did.
know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck.
Charming.
The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm going to enjoy watching you die.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No, you want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them. There's about to be a ritual sacrifice in front of the temple. And it's going to issue in the dawn of a new kingdom. And if we play our cards right, that new kingdom may very well be ruled by Ciri.
It's on the bridge. Closer to the edge. Closer to the edge on the bridge. Closer to the other edge. Closer to the edge. Closer to the bridge. Closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need more sniffities. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
Come again? This is how you thank me?
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Well, guess I get to start this fight early.
Any last words? Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher.
That's a good one.
Then Radovid.
Is this my sword or somebody else's?
On our way.
There we go. There's no way they were actually gonna kill me. Not possible.
Right.
Thanks for your help.
Can I have my
Plan's gone to
swords
hell.
back?
So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
Yay! Got my own swords back. There we go. That's how you do it. Come on, get out of the way. Oh, why do I keep casting it twice on the same person? Hello? There's a stagger, and then there's completely immobilized. Stop it. I detest archers. What? Why? Get the one with the red bar over his head.
Not good. Damn.
That's enough! Good grief. Oh, archers. Why do I keep getting stunned? There we go. I don't like threats, Your Majesty.
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart.
From one heart to another.
Forgive
And
me.
just like that, it's
I
done.
could not deny myself the pleasure.
Oh, by all means.
How did she... Where? Why?
Do
How
you
the
really have to ask those
Eavesdropped
questions?
on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
No, I really
Lads,
didn't.
the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Like, it really didn't need to be spoken of. And anybody who didn't think she was going to find a way to get involved is just a fool. And now that he's gone, we can focus on well, rebuilding.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Why not?
Temeria. What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver
Sounds like a good
lilies will
plan.
bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I'd say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
I think it's a good plan. You're gonna get built, Emir will get his way. I mean, yeah, but what else is there?
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly.
Dijkstra?
That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
You're not a very good poet.
What's that?
What are you on about?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard.
Why?
Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we planned and agreed.
You'd continue the war.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced horseman. I will not allow this.
You just want the power
Actually,
for yourself.
You, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
There's always
Because
a
you
choice.
too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
The hell it doesn't concern me. I'm not gonna let you kill them.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
You honestly think you can end me?
Keep it together, lads!
You're a bigger fool than I thought. And I'm sorry, but it kind of rings hollow that you just wanted the power for yourself. The whole idea was to get rid of the tyranny, and yet now I find out this whole plan was just you wanting to take the power. No. I should have broken your other leg. There we go.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
That shouldn't be too hard for you guys.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Alright then. Well, that took a little bit more effort than I expected. I had to do that fight 3 times. I'm gonna trim it out so that you guys don't have to actually watch all 3. But, yeah. The quest bugged out and it wouldn't complete, so I had to keep redoing it. Had to go back all the way to the point before we killed Radovid and redo everything. But, what's done is done. Quest complete. And now, to go and, I guess, talk with Avallac'h and Yennefer. Do I have any other related quests to this one? Hard times. Use Kara's lamp to investigate. Oh, yeah. I never did do any of those. Maybe I should. I don't suppose it really matters that much. That one's bugged. I can't finish that one. Still got the treasure hunts to do for the Wolf School gear. Although I'm never going to wear the Wolf School gear. I want Viper. I really want the last of the Viper stuff. Anyways. No, that's... talk to Avallac'h, talk to Yennefer. Let's see where those are on the map compared to where I am. Okay, talking to Avallac'h is actually a little bit closer, but in order to get to Avallac'h, it looks like the easiest path might actually be to come this way and go talk to Yennefer first. So, let's do that. We'll head this way. We'll talk with Yen. Oh. Right across the bridge we go. That's easy enough. Now, with Radovid dead, hopefully that means there won't be... Oh, we've still got Redanian soldiers. And that's fine, because they said that Redania was basically going to remain a vassal state, rule itself under the watchful guise of Nilfgaard, and that's great. But hopefully all the witch hunters are gone.
Freak!
Yen! How fares it? And why are we meeting in a brothel?
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Series.
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
You're not mad at me?
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. About the lodge.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. And I can't blame them.
Fair point, with as much persecution as they've suffered. So what are you doing here?
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
We found her.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
I see. So who is this?
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
Okay. Bit bedraggled, but that's to be expected from a prisoner. Former prisoner. And who knows why he was in jail.
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Just talk.
Damn.
Just talk, I promise. Oh, please.
Best
why?
run and get him.
Fine. I'll chase him down.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Wait, whoa, where'd he go?
That Nathaniel fellow, he was always strange, never trusted.
Oh, come on, why is this necessary?
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Oh boy. How exciting. Well, here's hoping I don't fall off. What? How? There we go. Pull myself up, please. Come on. You know, bootstraps and all that. Up. Dude, come on. We just want to talk. Literally. Talking. Only talking.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a sieve between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
No.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No.
You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Fair. Less protected. Easier to get mugged. I mean, I'm heavily armed, but the people of this city are kind of dumb.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
Heard no one gets out of there alive. What about the guard?
They say no one gets out of Derard alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they
I
burn
see.
the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So, all you really need to know is how to swim. How'd you fake
So
your
you
death?
played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
I see. Can we get in through the sewers?
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
Right then. And what about the guard?
They say Dayron's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Well, that
Not
definitely
officially,
gives
but
us an advantage.
You know how it is.
Then I think we know what we can do. Thanks for your help, man.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
All right. Interesting what he said about
What he
the
said
guards.
about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it.
Agreed.
I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
All right. Well, that's gonna have to do it for this episode, but it looks like in the next one, we're going to be breaking into prison. Should be an exciting time, and I hope that all of you will join me for it. So, if that's something you're interested in, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next episode. And in the meantime, let me know what you thought of this one in the comments below. Thanks everybody so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.